Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about 10 daily mistakes that you might be making that can actually ruin your day. And maybe you don't even realize you're making some of these mistakes, and you don't even realize that your day isn't going as well as it could be going. So I really hope this kind of inspires you to make just a few changes in your life. Nothing crazy, you don't have to do all 10 of them, but I love kind of sharing a few ideas, and I've gotten really great feedback from just little changes people have made along the way. So without further ado, let's get started. But before we do, you should consider subscribing. Consider subscribing. It's always a good thing. I mean, I think you'll like my channel. Oh my gosh, I'm starting with the most annoying one. The one that's been beat into your head already. I know you know this, I know this, everyone knows this, but it just has to be in the video, and that's not making your bed. Am I good at it? No, I'm not. I make this mistake very, very often. But the thing is, when I actually do make my bed, or when my husband makes my bed, there's something psychological about it. It kind of just jumpstarts your day. It's like, wow, you already accomplished something. So it kind of sets the tone, sets the pace for the day. And I guarantee you, you will accomplish more that day if you make your bed than if you don't. Just try it, test it. You'll see results. Speaking of beds, that leads me to my next one, which is sleeping in on the weekends. We kind of think that we're doing ourselves a favor, like, oh, I need extra sleep. I'm lacking sleep, so I'm gonna sleep in, but it wreaks havoc on our brains, our bodies. Who else out there that on the weekends, or whatever your work schedule is, your days off, you actually tend to feel more tired than the actual days you're working and you actually get up early? If you wake up at 6 or 7 in the morning and start your day earlier, I honestly find that I am way more awake and productive on those days than if I give myself more rest and more sleep and I sleep until like 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. So basically what I'm trying to say is just try it for a month where you go to bed and you wake up at the same time every day. I'm telling you, you will see positive benefits or positive results. Now, with that said, I don't want you to get my thoughts or my ideas twisted. I definitely think that our bodies and our brains need sleep. So the difficulty in this is just going to bed early enough to get enough sleep that night. That's really where the difficulty comes in. Trust me, I know, but if you just try it for a month, I don't think you'll go back. The next daily mistake that you might be making, and it could kind of ruin the rest of your day, but without you realizing it. This is one of those ones where you might not even realize the impact that it has, and that is not getting sunlight in the morning. And I realize that some of these ideas and points, not everyone can do them, just based on their life in general and maybe their work schedules, whatever. But if you do have the ability to kind of implement this and just try this, again, I really think you'll see some positive benefits. You know, it doesn't really matter what time you wake up. I do think get a good start to the day, but I do think you should spend maybe 15 minutes just kind of embracing the sunlight. Again, this is something that is kind of psychological. It kind of resets our internal clocks. We wake up in the morning for a reason, and the sunlight is there for a reason. And I find that even just sipping my coffee in front of a window, maybe doing some devotionals in the morning, maybe planning out your day in the morning, but near a window where there is sunlight or daylight, it could be cloudy, that's fine, but that really, again, sets a positive tone for the rest of the day. So I kind of am going in the order of the day. We started off in the morning in the bed and being in front of the window, or moving on to breakfast, because that usually does happen in the morning. Now, this one is gonna be a little controversial. Some of my upcoming points kind of are a little bit controversial. I just want you to see different sides of things. So I know everyone says breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and I used to really believe that. I'm not saying it's wrong. I just honestly think everybody is a little bit different. Some people wake up and they're ravenous. They are starving. If that is you, I honestly think you should eat. I think you should listen to your body. However, if you are one of those people that you wake up and you're just not that hungry, you're thirsty, I do think, you're dehydrated from sleeping, you should drink some water, you can have some coffee too. But if you're not hungry, don't force it. I think that's your body telling you that you can go on with the day. And once you get hungry, then I think you should eat. That's just my opinion. I am no doctor, I am no expert, but I used to force myself to eat in the morning, and I found that that made me tired the rest of the day. Now I wake up and I don't eat until 10, 11 o'clock. Guys, I have so much more energy. Like, it really is better for my body. So I think that's the key. You have to listen to your body when it comes to breakfast. Now, this next one I think is more just applicable to everybody. It involves artificial sweeteners. If you are using artificial sweeteners, that might actually ruin your day because it's bad. There are so many artificial sweeteners. There's saccharin, there's Splenda, there's, I should have been prepared. There's so many. It's fake, it's artificial, it's not good. I know a lot of people like Diet Coke. They're addicted. And again, it's one of those things that if you can just get over the hump, if you can get through 3 weeks without it, your body will no longer crash without it, and you're gonna feel so much more energized and have such a better day. All right, another thing that I wanted to mention that can really ruin someone's day is when they just set too many goals for the day. I think that, when you wake up, some people like to plan at night before they go to bed. I love doing that. And then some people like to wake up and maybe in front of the window, they could plan out some goals or some to-dos for the day. But if you just set too many tasks for yourself, you're gonna ruin your day because you're gonna either be way too stressed out accomplishing it all, or you're gonna not accomplish it all, and then you're gonna be just upset. So I honestly think you should focus on 3 major things. Doesn't even have to be that major, but 3 things that you want to accomplish that day. That is substantial. That is a lot. If you add up 3 things each day over a course of a week, you will accomplish so much. All right, we are on to another controversial suggestion, but again, take this with a grain of salt. This is just my opinion, but I really think if you can set aside time every single day to get a little bit of natural vitamin D from the sunlight, your day and your weeks and all of your just your life in general will be so much better. Again, the sun is there for a reason. I realize it causes damage, wrinkles. Everyone says wear sunblock nonstop. I agree with that mostly. However, I do think that your body does need some, maybe 15 to 20 minutes a day. Doesn't have to be your face, it could be your arms, it could be your legs, but of natural sunlight. Natural vitamin D is essential for our bodies. Again, I am no expert, I am no doctor, but taking a supplement I think is good, especially since it's not sunny year round everywhere. Some people live in different climates where there's just not as much sun, but if you can just set a little time each day to get outside, get some natural sunlight before you put on your sunblock, again, such good benefits. And tying it back into the day, it will also improve your mood. This next one is so good. A lot of you are going to agree with me on this, but yet you still do it. I know you still do it, but maybe this extra little nudge will make you stop. And that is self-diagnosing on the internet. So anytime you feel this weird pain or a weird symptom, our first instinct is, let's go to Google and just see what the options could be. I know our intentions are good. Our intentions are oh, I'm gonna search this. It's gonna tell me that I'm fine. And then I don't have to worry about it anymore. But usually that backfires because it says you have cancer or you have this autoimmune disease, something that's not treatable, and 9 times out of 10, probably even less than that, or even more than that, it's never gonna be the bad situation. And even if it is the bad situation, are you gonna be able to do anything to fix it? No. So I'm telling you, it will absolutely ruin your day, your week, maybe your entire month, depending on when you can get in to see a doctor, if you go to the internet, if you go to Google and self-diagnose yourself. Just literally don't do it. Just don't do it. The next thing that can totally ruin your day very fast is searching too long for that perfect parking spot. Just don't. No, just don't. Just literally go to where you're going. The first parking spot you see, park. You might have to walk an extra 25 seconds because that's usually what the difference is. So if you just park, you will be more efficient. And you might get a little bit of extra exercise, like a whopping 25 seconds worth of exercise, and you are no longer put in a bad mood. There is so much road rage and anger when it comes to a vehicle. I don't know what it is, but people get so mad when they're in their cars, and a lot of it stems from finding a parking spot. So the solution is just don't even try. Just park in the first spot you see and your day is better. And now we're on to one of my favorite topics, and a lot of people are kind of into this, they're like intrigued by this, but it has truly changed my life, and it definitely changes every single day of my life. That's pretty much the same thing. Anyway, it's just too much sugar. I have basically eliminated refined sugar. I still eat fruits. I still eat some sugar that's in condiments, maybe. I'm not 100% perfect, but I no longer eat sweets. I don't eat cake, cookies, pies, brownies, anything like that, candy. I don't eat that at all. And I no longer crave it. I feel so much better. My body is so much better in so many ways. But anyway, what I'm getting at is if you can just, again, cut it out for 3 weeks, you will no longer crave it, but it will literally improve your mood. It will improve how you feel. It will improve every single day of your life if you can really cut back on sugar. So in my eyes, sugar really is the devil. And I know I've mentioned this in a lot of other videos, but it just really makes a big impact day to day. So I thought I should include it in this video, and I wanted to end with it because I'm so passionate about it. So that does it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Again, you don't have to do everything. Maybe pick 2 or 3 things just to try it out for at least 3 to 4 weeks to see if you see a difference. I really think you will. And in the meantime, let's watch some of these videos because I have some other good ones on my channel. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye.